Previously on the box breakdown. Hey art snackers! Whoa, that was weird. Oh, snackers. I think I know what it is. I think it's because next month things are getting turned upside down. Hello art snackers, and welcome back to the channel. In case you're new here, my name is Roxanne, also known as By Bun, and I'm a mixed media artist and illustrator. Well, I was left in quite the predicament after last month's box breakdown, and now it seems that things have really been turned upside down. And now I'm in this super creepy version of my alternate reality. Spooky. But hey, it's rather fitting because it's October, the best month of the year, where I get to put a creepy twist on everything. Even our box this month was a little creepified, what with that dark menu, black tissue, and spooky sticker. And yes, this month's supplies were just as ghoulishly good, so grab your October box because this is the ArtSnacks box breakdown. Welcome back to another box breakdown, the monthly video series where we take a closer look at some of the supplies and techniques found in the latest ArtSnacks box. Now, if you remember last month's video, I was asking for your help for this month's ArtSnacks challenge. Because I'm in this alternate dimension, I thought it might be fun to create a creature using your suggestions. And oh boy, did you guys have some ideas. I was overwhelmed and totally blown away by the amazing comments and prompts you snackers threw into the mix. So hold on to your waffles, it's time to encounter our creature. Let's take a look at this sketch. To keep things simple, and because there were so many suggestions, I threw all of your comments into a box and selected them at random. So although you've gotten a glimpse into what our creature will look like, keep your eyes peeled throughout this video to see if your comment gets featured. With my sketch ready to go, let's grab our first item from this month's box. We're kicking off our ArtSnacks challenge with a new product, the Marabou Graphics Color Fine Liners. And you're getting not just one pen, but a 4-pack. This Skyline set includes 4 different colors, and each pen features a 0.5mm nib. The ink is also light fast and water-based. And because they're water-based, these fine liners will really go far, and you're about to see why. Returning back to my sketch, I'll first begin with black. While it looks like I'm starting with a simple outline, I'm actually going to be using these pens as a way to cover my creature with color. Again, because these are water-based, you can come on top of your line work with a wet paintbrush to create a watercolor kind of effect. So here, I'm using the detail brush we picked up from the August box to fill in his bat-like head. With his head and his body now filled in, I can repeat this process using other colors from the 4-pack on his wings. Another cool thing about these fine liners is that you can blend colors together. So once the blue is in on all of my wings, I can now switch to red and create a bit of a gradient. I'll even add some red into the eyes, ears, fingers, and unicorn horn. That's right, he's got a unicorn horn. What I'll do now is come back into my drawing and saturate more color throughout. I'll even use a bit of the green in the wings. With my creature coming to life, I'm ready now to add in more color and detail. Next up, we've got the Amsterdam Acrylic Marker. This marker features water-based and highly pigmented ink that's both waterproof and permanent when dry. Its 2mm round nib is big enough to cover large areas and is small enough for details. To get the ink flowing, simply shake and pump the nib on some scratch paper. Now, because of how pigmented the ink is in this marker, there's a few different ways that you can apply it. You can use it as is, put some in a palette and add some water, or even just put a detail brush right onto the nib of the marker. You'll see me using the paintbrush approach here to add some tiny vein details into the wings. And yes, in case you haven't counted it yet, he's got 6 wings. That was a very interesting challenge trying to get them all to fit. With some detail added into those wings, I'll now use the marker as is to add a really gross detail on his legs. And yes, this idea of liquid growths came directly from one of you snackers. With the growths filled in now, I'll also add a bit of this rose pink to his fingers and toes. First applying it as is, and then quickly fanning out the pigment with a wet brush before it dries. With the acrylic marker accents complete, I'm now going to quickly return back to those marabou pens to add in a few more details. One characteristic I'm making sure to accent on this creature is the ooze I've added along the growths and near the bottom of his legs. Another delightful suggestion from you guys. With our creature now creepily covered in color, it's time now to add a bold outline. For this, I'm grabbing the Kuretake Bimoji Futa brush pen. ArtSnacks had been teasing this item on social media, so it was a fun treat to finally get this pen in the October box. It's got a firm brush tip, a comfy grip for your fingers, and a really cool patterned body. By the way, we all got a different design, and I got this vibrant orangey one in my box. The felt tip on this pen is really perfect for Inktober, as it's firm enough to deliver fine lines, but still big enough to fill in solid spaces of black. For my illustration, I'll be using this pen to outline, add extra detail, and fill in little areas, like his nose, which features 3 nostrils. Another detail I'll also be sure to enhance are the strange symbols covering his arms. What does it mean? I don't know, but it sure looks cool. Now that our creature is looking like he might literally crawl off the page, it's time to finish this ArtSnacks challenge with just one more layer of detail. I'm now reaching for our last item in this month's box, the Sakura Classic White Jelly Roll Pen. It's the staff favorite and gel pen we all know and love, except this time around, it's gotten an upgrade. This classic jelly roll pen now has that perfect smooth ink flow technology, allowing ink to glide onto your artwork with ease. And no joke, this pen is super easy to use and the ink really pops on a dark background. Roll in with the jelly roll. So to bring my illustration to completion, I'll use this pen to add accents in areas of solid color and for fur all across the monster's body. And there you have it, guys, the October ArtSnacks box. I want to thank you for all of your creepy contributions to this month's ArtSnacks challenge. I really had fun with it and couldn't have done it without you. If you're new to ArtSnacks and want to get your monster claws on a box, I will put a link in the description box below where you can sign up. Of course, while you're here, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe for future box breakdowns, and follow ArtSnacks on social media. This has been another ArtSnacks box breakdown, and I'll see you next month. Bye. Somebody gonna get me out of here? ArtSnacks, I'm gonna need to update my shipping address, I think. You guys realize I'm still stuck in here, right? Hold on to your waffles. This waffle's very dry. This is a really bad idea. With the growths filled in now, it's gotten an upgrade. Does ArtSnacks ship to other dimensions? The reception down here is terrible. Can somebody get me out of here now?